So we're here at Central Hall, SEMA 2024 and CSF booth. Behind me is the Java Green 1M Evolve clone. And the last time you guys might have seen this car was when we went out to London and we did the Park Lane takeover event and we had the E91 project that we built. This was there and I kind of touched on it, but there's a lot of changes that have happened since that event and we're gonna walk you through them right now. When the car was at the event, it did have an S65 swap, but it didn't have this particular motor, which is now the P65. And anybody that doesn't know what P designation is, it means it's a motorsport engine from BMW Motorsport. So this particular P65 engine is from one of the GT3 Z4s that raced in the GT300 series in Japan. The cool thing about this engine is it fits right in the 1M and would fit in any street car because you can't really tell it's a motorsport engine. One of the benefits too is that it's a 4.4 liter engine, which is different from the standard 4 liter in the street cars. Of course, the guys at Evolve runs their Venturi intakes in the matte finish. It also has been converted to a road spec because the street motors have a wet sump and the race motors have a dry sump, which requires tanks and other parts in the engine bay. And on a right-hand drive car, it just doesn't work. So the reason it's sitting here at SEMA in the CSF cooling booth is this again has the full suite of cooling package from CSF, which is oil cooler, radiator, power steering cooler, and DCT cooler, which is fitted to the car. One cool fact is this car actually started life as a 120D, which is a UK diesel model, and all of the original 1M parts were purchased from BMW to make this clone. So this has a set of forged Evolve wheels, which are 9.5 in the front and 11 in the rear. Really nice brushed finish, really nice offset for the car. It's also fitted with a set of Bilstein B6 EDC compatible dampers. So this has the FCP Euro Brembo brake conversion with 034 rotors, which have the J-hook design, which look really nice on the car. It's also fitted with a full Akrapovic exhaust, which was made originally in period for the 1M and is actually still available for the car. But to make everything fit with the subframes in the car, it has a special set of Super Sprint V8 conversion pipes, which are in the center of the car to make all this work. So Evolve sent the car over to IND and they added some special touches to the car, like this Alpha N carbon roof, which originally did not come on the 1M. It also has the CSL style boot lid, which is also carbon in the rear. So let's now jump into the interior and I'll show you the special touches added by IND and the guys at Evolve. So one of the first things you guys will notice is the green stitching, which is really cool because it's all into the door panels, exactly how the 1Ms were, but on the 1M it was the orange. So that's a really cool touch that sort of matches. They also paired a set of Sparko QRT, which is the lightweight bucket, but also with the carbon back, which is a really nice touch from Sparko in this matching black leather. They've also carried the Alcantara into the DCT shifter, which matches the performance wheel, which is great because this is my favorite wheel for the car, but they added the green 12 o'clock mark, which again matches with the theme of the car. You'll notice a really cool model up here in the center of the car, and there's a really neat story behind this. Imran from Evolve was on eBay looking at things after he found out what motor this was, and he actually bought, with sight unseen, this model just quickly from eBay, got it in and noticed there was a signature or some markings on the front of the case. He of course texted the guys at Studie and they let him know that this is actually signed by the driver who drove in that series with this engine, and this is a limited edition model. So, you know, we like to say things are meant to be, and that's kind of a cool touch. So of course that's here on display at SEMA Show. So some details I wanted to point out while we're inside the interior is they actually located the power, EDC, and DSC off button, which you would normally find in the center console of the E92 M3. They've located here in the little ashtray portion, which is a neat place to kind of hide it away. They have a badge which says 1 of 1 for the M, which sort of matches the 1M badges that came in the cars that you guys probably are familiar with. You'll also notice they added the Evolve billet paddles for a little bit better feel when you're driving. Just a little bit of cool touches in here. One of the last details I wanted to show you guys is a super BMW nerd touch that Imran added, which we also added to our E91 project, and that's a custom build sticker that matches the car. And the neat thing about it is it actually has the Java Green metallic, of course in German, with the paint code, and it also has the P65 BMW individual in there. So that's just a really cool touch that you won't see on most of these builds and really completes it. Hope you guys enjoyed our feature on the 1M P65. We heard some rumors the car will be staying in the US for a while and we might have it down in Florida. Stay tuned for the next video and we'll see you guys next time.